Good morning and welcome to 30 Ways in 30 Days. I'm Susie Jacobs. It is 11:07, which means we're going to be spending 9 minutes together unpacking the most common assumptions that can undermine our confidence and play havoc with our best laid plans. We're on day 12 and we're going to be looking at why you need to stop knowing. But before we go there, I just want to say, have a look around, my friends. Sydney town in its absolute glorious gorgeousness. Just take a look at this. It is beautiful down here today. Feeling very blessed to be here. 30 Ways in 30 Days, unpacking the assumptions that can undermine our confidence and play havoc with our best laid plans. Why are we doing it now? There is such high levels of emotional and mental strain. There is so much anxiety, stress, fear, frustration, and anger. This was our way of giving back to our community. Those people in business, consultants, executives, leaders, and anyone else who is looking to evolve the way they operate in the world, who wants to think differently, who wants to free themselves of old ways of thinking so that they can overcome adversity and get out there and create the kind of life that they really, truly desire. It's all possible. Think different. And that's what we encourage you to do here with us every day of 30 Ways in 30 Days. Unpack your assumptions that could be holding you back, creating havoc with your plans and undermining your confidence. If you joined us yesterday, we were talking about lighthouse moments. Lighthouse moments are friction points in the day where we get a sense of discomfort. It might be frustration, anger, stress, anxiety, grief, sadness, a level of pain which we feel really uncomfortable feeling. And so we push it away, we avoid it. You see, we've never been taught how to process our feelings. We've never been taught what they mean. We've never been taught how we construct our view of the world and how we construct our view in a way which is more empowering, which doesn't pull at our confidence, which doesn't wreak havoc with our best laid plans. These lighthouse moments, instead of pushing them away, it's time to bring them closer, to take note. You know, the lighthouse moment is signaling to you to pay attention. There is something important here. And whether it's your grief, your sadness, frustration, your anger, your pain, when you know what that is and how to process it, you will be released from it. You can stop pushing it down and pushing it away. So if you played with that idea over the last 24 hours, I would love to hear from you. Post in our Facebook feed, connect with us on the website. Let us know that you're in action, that you're in process, that you're looking to think different, to elevate the way that you work, the way you relate, and the way you communicate. We want to know. Today is day 12 of 30 Ways, 30 Days. And today is why you need to stop knowing. Yeah? When I'm working with clients, either one-on-one or in groups, the most common statement I hear is, I know. I know. And just so you know, I ban people from saying I know. That's a whole other story. I know is usually followed with, but I just don't do it. I know I should stop nagging my partner. I know I should exercise, but I just don't do it. Here's the thing about I know. It is the most disempowering statement you can ever make about yourself. It implies that you're smart, sure, but there's actually something wrong with you. Because you know it and you just don't do it. It's a reason, it's an excuse, it's a justification, but it's disempowering. Anytime you hear yourself say, I know, you are stopping the learning process. You are not curious. You are not being playful. You are not being adventurous. You are not being agile in your thinking. You have stopped the thinking process. So I know needs to be banned, right? The truth is that when you say I know, it is I know and I choose not to do anything about it at the moment, because we always have a choice. When you turn that statement of I know but I just don't do it, I know I should be making sales calls but I just don't have the time, remind yourself you have now stopped learning, you've stopped being curious, and you are actually disempowering yourself. So what do you do differently? Remember this. Know it, own it, choose it, change it. Know it. It's like the lighthouse moment. You've got to pay attention. You've got to be willing to embrace the process of raising and elevating your emotional intelligence, your self-awareness, the way your neurology, how you work. So know it, own it. You always have a choice. Might not like them all. You might not be aware of all your choices, but you always have a choice. Choose it. Empower yourself. I choose not to change. I choose to know something and still not do anything about it. Yeah? I know how to exercise and I choose not to do it. That's empowering. Know it, own it, choose it. And if you don't want to choose that, and you know that you're always free to choose, you can change it. Yeah? So over the next 24 hours, I want you to be in that paying attention to all the times you say, I know. Followed by but, or I should, or I can't. And remember, I know is stopping you being curious, it's stopping you from learning. The truth is, know it, own it, choose it, change it. And what's stopping you is actually the how. We were never taught what happens when our internal choice collides with the external world, how we process it, what we make it mean, what gets spat out the other side, so that we are actually empowered to process in a way that supports our current dreams, goals, and desires and allows us to get on with life. Know it, own it, choose it, change it. Go for the next 24 hours. Put those things into practice. When you hear yourself say, I know, remove the but and say, I know and I choose not to do anything about it. And when you really own that and remind yourself that you're always free to choose, if you choose to do it differently and you want to start exercising, or you want to stop nagging your partner, or you want to make sales calls, then you're ready for the next step. So that's it. Elevate the way that you work, relate, communicate, think differently, understand this is the education that you never had. There is nothing wrong, nothing to fix, but some awesome stuff to learn. And join me here again at 11:07 tomorrow to learn some more stuff, put it into practice. Know it, own it, choose it, or change it. Have an awesome day out there. It has been glorious down here, joining you from Sydney town, and I look forward to seeing you at 11:07 tomorrow. If we've inspired you to take action today and you'd like to claim your place on one of our training programs in September, the link will be in the feed. If you are not quite ready for that but want further resources, please head over to our website, susiejacobs.com. You will find a wealth of information, all of it free over there. And until tomorrow at 11:07, I'll see you then. Bye for now.